Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. Today we're going to do some Freecell puzzles. Basically what I do is I explain my thought process on how to solve them. If you need to know how the rules work and everything, please have a look in the description. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Let's get into it. Alright, so the ace automatically went up, so you would have seen that as I was talking. The jack comes on here, so it basically goes onto the black queen, so red got to go on a black and it worked. What I'm now looking at is I'm looking at something that I just don't know. So if I was to push these three numbers up, I get to the two aces. Now the nice thing about this one is if I push the jack and the 6 up, the 10 comes down, the aces go up, and then the 9 comes across onto the 10. So I'm going to take that as an option. Now I have a choice of taking that 9 or that 9. So I'm taking this one because it actually, no, apparently I'm not. Let's learn how to use a mouse. I want to open up this Freecell here. Alright, so that's got me that. If I was to put this 6 of diamonds up here, the 2 of clubs would go up, I could put the 3 of clubs up, and the 3 of spades would go on the 4 of hearts. Not bad, and then the 5 on there. So I'm thinking of putting the 6 here actually. The reason I've done this, I'll show you, the 3 will go on that, the 5 will go onto the 6, and the 4 will go onto here. That actually opens up the queen, and I get another column back because I can move the 8 off there. The 6 comes down here. For a puzzle that I was really worried with at the start, this is falling out better than I'd hoped. So if I was to do this, I've got a blackjack there. Can I do anything? So I'm thinking of putting the blackjack down here and the black king up. The 8 will go on the 9. The 10 will come over here on the jack. Oh, that's a red. Oh, I've made a mistake. I thought that was black. Anyway, I've made a mistake. 3 of spades here. I am going to push up here because this will open up to me the 7s and the 7 here. Then I can put the 2 of diamonds over here, and that'll put the 2 of clubs up. The 9 of clubs comes across here, which is what I thought I had before, and I've been able to put a 7 across there. What I should be able to do is it's not going to let me move those, so I can put the 4 across here, I can put the 6 on here, and then I can put the 4 on here. If I was doing this on my iPad, that would let me do it. I'm going to put the king across here, and the 2 will go across. I now have another black jack. What else am I saying? Where's the ace? So the ace is there underneath this. So I need a black queen to go on that red 10. What do I need to do? So the 6 I can move to here. I reckon I can move 3 to here, 3 to here, 3 back. So that gets me that column there. Now I'm too short of the ace. I'm going to put the red jack up here because I can move the red 10 to there, and that's going to get me some movement. So the red 5 comes down into here, put the black 4 on there, and by the way the 3s are in here, so probably the wrong spot, but I've done it. The jack comes across onto this black queen, the 10 comes across here. Alright, so if I move this 6 to here, I've got a full column that's just going to fall itself out. I can then move the 9 onto this 10. 5's not really helping me, so I'm going to put the 5 up here. The black king can come across here, so I can put the red queen on. This black 7's not helping me, so I'll put up a spare. This black 9 will go on the red 10. So that got some movement. I've got a 4 over here, not helpful. Okay, and I've got a black, what else have I got? I'm going to put the 5 of clubs across here, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I can now move 4 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those over to here. So now I've got 2 full rows here. I can put this black jack onto this queen, 4 of diamonds will go up. I can bring the black king across. I can bring the queen across. So now what I should be able to do is I should be able to move some of these across. There we go, over to here. I could move that column to there, but there's no point because as soon as I do this, this puzzle's solved. Alright, so there's one puzzle done. Let's do the next one. Start a new game. Out it comes, all the cards are coming in. Great. Or so there was an ace or two and another ace, and they've all helped themselves to go back up. I've got a choice here, and I'm thinking of taking it. I can move the 9 onto the 10, or I can move the 10 up and get the 2 of spades out. I'm going to move the 10 up, 2 of spades will go there, 3 of spades will go on the 4 of diamonds, and that gets me another ace up the top. So the other ace that I'm looking for is this one here. So that's in there. I could put those two up and get rid of that ace, but I think that's a bit aggressive. I'm thinking that I might put this 7 on this 8 and this 9 on this 10. If I put the 10 over here, I then put that there, and I can actually put the 3 of clubs up, because if the 2 of diamonds comes out, I've got the 3 of spades here. Red jack here, not helpful. Oh, sorry, red queen, but it actually doesn't hurt me that much because I can put this jack over there. So what are we going to do next? I can put the 4 of clubs up. Risky, but it gets me the queens, and I can get the jack out there. Not so 6, 5. Yep, I'm quite prepared to do the 4 of clubs up. So I'm going to get rid of this. This 6 comes across over here. 5 comes across over here. 10 onto this red jack here. 4 of hearts across here. And I've now got a red queen here, which I'm going to put up because I'm going to put this 10 down, and then I can put that 9 down here. So that'll get me an opening to that. Alright, so what else can we see? If I move those, I'm going to move this 4 over to here, this 6 onto this, so that I can then put, and that's not going to get rid of it, I can then put the king up, 3 of hearts up, which I'm not overly thrilled about. The 9 comes across here, and the 8 comes across here. I can now move this 8 onto this pile. I've got the 7 there. I can move this 7, and it's not going to let me. I can move this 5 to here, this 7 to this 8, and this 5 back. I can put the 4 of hearts up and put this 4 of diamonds down. So I've got a 3 of diamonds there. I need this 2 of diamonds here, so I'm going to put this king here, queen down, 9 across to here for the moment, jack across. I've got a red 6. Not overly helpful to me, so I'm going to put that up, and that's actually got me the 2 up. I can put this 4 of spades up, so I've opened up the column. This 3 of diamonds here is going to help me here, so I'm going to put this 3 of diamonds up. I'm going to move this 8 across, and now I've got a 5 dilemma here. So put this 5 over there, put this king up. So I've got a couple of 7s here. I've got a red king or 2. Can I move that? Yes, I can. I've got a red black queen, so that gets me rid of the 7s. This 10 is going to be causing me some grief, so I'm just happily going to click that randomly because we are now solved. Alright, so we've got to about 8 minutes of the video. Let's do one more. Alright, so the red 4 is already on a 5, so that's not going to help me, but this 5 going up gets rid of an ace. I can then put the 3 of spades on this 4 of diamonds. Got a lot of 10s, so which way do I go? Do I go that 10 or this 10? If I do this 10 I get a black 10, it doesn't help me. If I get this 10 it gets me a red 8, doesn't help me. So I'm going to just sit on that for a moment, not make a decision. So so I've got a jack here, so where's a black queen? So black queen here. Put the 3 of spades up, that's an ace, and that doesn't work. Okay, I'm leaning towards putting this across here, this up, this up, this up. Or actually I didn't have to put it up, but that's there. No, the 10 goes there, 8 comes across here. I can put the 6 up and the 2 comes across here, and I move the jack and the 10 over here, and the 7 will go on here, and I can bring the 6 and the 5 down. So that's That's nice. Alright, this puzzle's not going to be as, you know, pleasing for me, but what I can do is I can put the 4 up, I can put this jack on the queen, I can put the 9 across here, and I should be able to move this jack onto the queen here. Okay, so what else can we see? We can see I can move that to this column here. If I put the 2 of spades up, I get the 2 of hearts, no. 6 of spades here. I'm going to put this there, because that spade will go up. I'm going to put the queen up. I'm going to put the king across here, so that I can put the queen over here. That means I can move this jack onto this. And I can move this 8, even though it's just a slow thing, to over here. I'm going to put this 3 of spades up, because I can then bring down the 3 of clubs. I'm going to put the 3 of hearts up. And I'm going to bring the 4 of clubs down, because the 3 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, 9, 8 of diamonds, and the 2 of diamonds will go up. Where is this other ace? The other ace is over here. So I can actually move this jack to the queen, and I'm going to put this 6 over here, and that'll get some of my movements done. Put the red 5 on this black 6. I can put this 7 here to help me get rid of the 4. I've got another 4 that's a problem, so I'm going to put that here. I'm actually going to bring that 5 down. I'm going to bring this 8 across. Didn't need to put the 5 down. I now need a 5 here, so this 5 here is a little bit problematic to me. So I'm going to put 6. Let's fill it up properly. So I can move 4 there, 4 there, 4 back there. Put this 9 here, put the king up. I'm going to bring the king back down because I should be able to move this queen onto it. Put the 9 over here and the king, and I think I'm done. Alright, so there you go. That is how I am logically thinking about solving Freecell games. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.